Hey guys, it's Pyroman87. Just wanted to do my fireworks show update and stash update all in one video. So the part you're about to see right now is actually showing you the fireworks that are going in this year's show, and then I'll walk over to my palette right behind me and show you the fireworks that I've got left over, which is basically just extras of what you're going to see over here. So, starting out, we've got two jam-packed cakes from Dominator. Very, very solid cake. That comes in a case 2-to-1, so it's a really, really, really solid piece. And then I've got three of the Hogfather cakes from Sky Bacon, Spirit of 76 product. I'm actually using the Hogfather this year as a replacement for Dead Man's Voyage from World Class. Apparently they have discontinued that cake or are no longer making it. Either way, I couldn't find it this year, so I've got 3 of 4 Hogfather cakes that the store had left in stock. So that's going to take place of Dead Man's Voyage this year. And then in the middle here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Last Rites cakes from Big. This is just a leftover case I've had for a few years now, and I've still got 3 of them left over in my palette behind me. So yeah, I guess I bought a lot more cases of this than I remember because it's been a few years, but great 500 gram cake, and it's going to go in my false finale in the middle of the show. And then we've got another big product, America. It is a 25-shot, 500-gram cake. Basically, it's red, white, and blue mines and red, white, and blue peony all happening at the same time throughout the 25 shots. Very, very, very nice red, white, and blue cake. I assume they're still making it. This is like 2 years old, these 2 cakes. But yeah, if you can find it, I would definitely recommend it for a good red, white, and blue cake. And then underneath it, we've got 2 Spartan Empire. I only have 1 more of these left, and I didn't want to do all 3 of them, so I'm just going to do 2 of 3 that I have left. And it's just a very nice flying fish cake, and ends with a nice volley of brocade with green glitter. So that's always been a solid cake. And in a little bit, I'll show you the flying fish cake that I'll be shooting off along with it. So it'll kind of be a flying fish segment. Then we've got Watermelon Moonshine from Mammoths, sold at Fireworks Forever and other places that you can get Dominator product. It's a 4-to-1 packed cake. Really, really, really big breaks and 7 shots. But they're very, very light. So that was a problem I noticed last year when I shot the other half of this case off. So I'm finishing up the case of this one this year. So definitely make sure you stake or brace this cake if you are using it this year. And then underneath it, I've got my leftovers of a case of Mammoths Crackle. Very, very, very nice crackle peonies. 4-to-1 case from Dominator. Then, this little guy. I'm not going to tell you what he does, but you can probably guess what it does. I just actually picked this one up today, and I'm just going to randomly shoot it off in the night during the 4th of July. And underneath him, I've got 2 grape glitzes from Mammoths. Very, very, very nice purple peonies with glitter. Again, this is my leftover case from last year. And I'm just finishing up the case of this guy and Watermelon Moonshine. So their cases are done. But yeah, really nice big purple breaks. Then down here from Pyroplanet, I got a Buccaneers booty case. I shot the other one last year, so this is the leftover of that case this year. Great cake. Then we got another Biggs cake, Polar Storm. just opened up the case of this one this year, and I've been hanging on to it for a while because I wasn't sure if they still made it or not. But I saw it for sale this year, so yes, they still make it. So I figured, well, if I want more, I'll just order more next year. Very, very nice 9-shot cake from Biggs. And underneath that, I've got 2 Gold Digger cakes, and these are the last of these 2. I've been hanging on to them for a while now, so it's finally time to get rid of them. Also from Biggs. Then from Dominator Pro, we've got the 25-shot Color Falling Leaves cake. That was the last one I could get this year. And then on top of that, this is actually pretty exciting. I've got brand new the 19-shot fan slice that is the colors of the rainbow, shooting left to right. This literally just came out this year. Incredibly hard to find because they were selling out super fast. And the store that I work for, Boom Boom Fireworks, we were able to get 1 case in, and me and the store owner split the case. So I took 1, he took the rest. So we're very, very excited to be having that this year. If you remember the Boom Boom demo I did a few weeks ago, it featured one of these slices, so you can take a look at what they do there. Then we've got 2 Backyard Kings from Sky Bacon. Very, very, very nice cake. Then we've got some random single shots, rockets. We got some more Dominator Pro 62mm peonies. I got a red one and a silver one because I'm going to do a red, white, and blue shot. Couldn't find any of the blue peonies this year, so I ended up getting the 5-shot blue meteor slice from Dominator Pro. Hopefully the red, white, and blue together will look pretty cool. And then I've got 2 alien cakes, and I picked those up last year at the Fireworks Forever demo up in Somerset, Wisconsin. Very, very, very good brand, this Hot Fireworks Complex, and this is a really good 200-gram cake. Last year at Boom Boom Fireworks, so many people were ordering cases of this, and I was wondering, oh, why the hell so many people getting cases of this? Well, because it's a solid cake. So, glad to have found a few. And then I've got a few blue 50mm mines from 76 Pro line. Got 4 of them, so we're going to do a row of them with some blue shells going above them. Then I'm going to use up the last of my Gold Wave crisscross single shots this year. Same idea as with these guys. We're going to do a row of them and have some gold shells going up over them. Then I got some generic ball shells this year from Cornelia Fireworks from their Badger brand. They're just some 1 3/4 inch ball shells. Yeah, they're silver wrapped, but I don't think that they do anything special. But I'll probably shoot off a few just to see what they look like. The guy at the store said they were pretty good, so I guess we'll see how good they actually look. And then we got some rockets. You probably know what those are. Then I got a couple AI cakes just left over from the case I bought 2 years ago. So I'll do 6 of these together. And then Matrix Pyro, and I've got a couple more on another table that I'll show you in a minute. And that finishes up some old stock of Matrix Pyro I've been sitting on. Underneath him, we've got the 150-shot Silver Dragon. This is probably going to start my false finale this year. Got a money box cake from World Class, and there's a couple more that I'll be doing this year. Then from Pyro Planet, White Noise Fountain. Nice little 500-gram, 1.5 minute crackle fountain. Random box of parachutes. Then I've got 4 of the Sky Bacon color fish cakes, and that pretty much finishes up my stock of them that I've had. So these are what I'm going to shoot with Spartan Empire from Biggs. And then I've got the special cake from Cutting Edge, and this is going to finish up all of those that I've had left. It was an okay 200 gram cake, but ever since I bought the case of it, I've definitely found a lot more powerful 200 gram cakes. So I just want to kind of use them up. And then next to that, we've got Electric Jellyfish from Pyro Planet, and I'm just going to use up the last of that case that I have. And then I got some interesting shells right here. Notice that I've withheld the name for good reason. You can probably guess what those do. I just picked those up today. And then in here, these are some of the other Dominator Pro slices I'll be doing. So there's the 5-shot blue mine with Meteor. And then I've got another new Dominator slice they just came out with this year. The 30mm 13-shot fan sun glow strobe with the cyan mine. Saw a video of that and really liked it, so I've got another one of these sitting around. I bought 2 of them. And then underneath him, these are just the gold brocade with green. Yep, gold brocade with green. So those are all my Dominator Pro items. Then I've got the very last Aftermath shell after shooting the other 23 off out of 24. So this is the last one left of that. And here's a Kingslayer shell and a Kingslayer tube. That was probably sitting since last year, that never got used. Bag of random ball shells from Shelton Fireworks that are who knows how old right now, but we just got to get rid of them. A couple sleeves of Excalibur shells to play around with. Then I've got 6 jumping jelly beans fountains that I actually plan on using as the start of my show. And as these are going off, the rainbow slice I just showed you a few minutes ago is going to go off above it, because we got the colorful jelly beans on the ground, and then you've got a rainbow effect going off above it. I think that should look pretty nice. And this is from a case I just picked up this year. Really expensive case. So you really got to want the jelly bean lava glob effect. But so this is pretty much part 1 of the 4th of July show. And then we'll go over here to the rest of it. So we got the rest of my Matrix Pyro cakes from Brothers and the other money box cake from World Class. And then we got a couple NOABs. Blue Hurricane from Boom and Bulldog. This is a full case right here. It's got that really nice Komoro effect that's been coming to the market. Just like Spirit of 76 has a 9-shot Komoro cake. This was kind of Boom and Bulldog's response to that. So it's a very nice Komoro cake. And then we've got this cake from Iron Man brand. It's actually carried by Crackle and Kirk's, Iron Man and Top Gun brands. They are pretty solid fireworks. If you remember the Boom Boom Fireworks demo from a few weeks ago, we shot one of these off. Nice 2.5-inch shell in this one. And then I've got 2 cakes of Cerdo Loco from Sky Bacon out of a case of 4. And 2 cakes of Thunderbird Flyby from Brothers out of a case of 4. And this is just going to be part of the finale, or some of the cakes that go up to the finale. And then for what we got left, I've got an unopened box of the Kingslayer shell. It's from Dominator. My last Spartan Empire cake. I've got the leftovers of the 50mm single shot mines from Spirit of 76 Pro. The leftovers of the case of 150 shot Silver Dragon. Leftover case of Jumpin' Jelly Beans. This one, there's the leftover case of Polar Storm from Big. And underneath that, we've got an unopened case of One Bad Piggy. And then down here, This isn't actually electric jellyfish. It's just got a couple random cherry bomber cakes from Winda in there. The electric jellyfish are gone, but the case of Winda cherry bomber is gone as well. So I'm just using this box to store them. Here are the leftover Dominator Pro slices. So there's the Sun Glow Strobe with Cyan Mine. And here's a gold tiger tail with screen strobe. So the other one is basically the brocade tail with screen strobe. And here's the other 5-shot blue mine. And here's the other 262mm peonies. This tote is full of fountains. There's the box of Cerdo Loco, the box of Thunderbird Flyby. This just contains the rest of the sleeves of Excalibur Shells. And then we've got 2 leftover crossette slices from Spirit of 76 Pro. And what colors do I have left? I've got blue left and yellow. So blue and yellow crossette slices from Dominator Pro left over. And last but not least, a still sealed box of World Class Excalibur Shells. And this is the 2012 batch, the very last box I have of that. Still sealed, never been opened. All those shells I've gotten sleeves are from that case I bought in 2012. And just shows you how quickly I go through canister shells. But now that I've got my 1-3 license, it doesn't really make much sense to have a bunch of 1-4 shells lying around. So I've been going through them pretty slowly.